What if I told you that one man survived not one, but two atomic bombs just 3 days apart? It sounds impossible. It sounds like fiction. But this is the true story of Tsutomu Yamaguchi, the only person officially recognized to survive both Hiroshima and Nagasaki. August 6, 1945, Hiroshima, Japan. 29-year-old engineer Tsutomu Yamaguchi was on a business trip. He had plans, hopes, a life. At 8:15 in the morning, a blinding white flash tore across the sky. Buildings exploded. The ground shook. Fires consumed the city. Tens of thousands died instantly. Yamaguchi was thrown to the ground, burning, dazed, and bleeding. His eardrums ruptured. His skin blistered from the heat. People around him vanished. He crawled to safety, using the chaos to shield himself from further debris. Hours later, the city lay in ruins. The sky was black with smoke. The streets were littered with debris and the wounded. Yamaguchi had survived, but he was injured and in shock. For 2 nights, he hid in a shelter, watching a city he loved turn to ash. Despite his burns and the chaos, he decided to return home to Nagasaki to report to his employer. Imagine surviving one city being obliterated, only to step back into what you think is safety. 3 days later, August 9, 1945, Yamaguchi arrived at his office in Nagasaki. He told his boss about the horrors he had witnessed in Hiroshima. And then, at 11:02 a.m., a second blinding flash. The sky exploded again. Buildings collapsed. Fires swept the streets. Once again, chaos. Once again, destruction. But against all odds, Tsutomu Yamaguchi survived. 2 atomic bombs, 2 devastated cities, 1 man alive in both. He spent weeks recovering from burns, radiation sickness, and trauma. He lost friends, neighbors, and colleagues. He watched the world change in unimaginable ways. For years, he remained quiet about his survival. He didn't want fame. He didn't want attention. All he wanted was to live, recover, and rebuild his life. Decades later, the Japanese government officially recognized him as a survivor of both atomic bombings. He spent his final years advocating for peace, warning the world about the horrors of nuclear weapons. Tsutomu Yamaguchi didn't survive to be famous. He survived to remind the world what humanity is capable of, both in destruction and resilience. He survived to witness history. He survived to speak the truth. 2 bombs, 1 man, an impossible story, a story that reminds us, even in the darkest moments, survival, courage, and hope can endure.